Hey everybody, it's me. I know what you're thinking. Holy fuck, it's late. Well, yeah, it is. Um, but I was like, you know what? I kind of want to do some writing. I don't know how long the stream is going to be. I really don't. Uh, but I won't hear any alerts or anything, so you see me constantly looking over like that. Like if you see this turn, I'm looking at my other monitor. Because I was just gonna throw some music on, but when I switched the sound source to my headset while I was in OBS, um, Windows and its infinite wisdom was just like, we're gonna say sound is playing, but it's not actually playing. So I am listening to music on my iPhone, and I'll probably just put some like lo-fi BS on YouTube in the background, so that way there's like background noise for y'all. But yeah, like earlier today, oh, here we go. Video game, lo-fi, and chill beats. I have no idea what these are, but what you writing? All right, so friend of the stream, you guys know her, RC, Solar C. Um, she was I don't remember what the fuck she was doing, but there was one day on her stream, I was like saying something because she was playing Genshin, and she was talking. Oh, she was talking about fanfics and stuff. I'm like, so if I wrote an erotic fan fiction, pickle, thank you for the pickle, about you and D Luke, it would be absolutely okay. And she was like, yeah, go ahead. I'd be fine with that. And I'm like, all right, this is in your VOD. I have proof. So I'm going to do it. Because she didn't say it in a sarcastic tone. So I'm going to say I'm in the clear. I'm going to say I'm in the clear. Now, there won't be any erotic stuff today because, it's the beginning. We'll get there. I don't know. I was feeling kind of bored. Um, so I was like, you know what? Let's write. And I'll probably take breaks because I don't. Using a keyboard for a long time makes my arms go numb. So I'm actually. I'm fucking kitted out. I'm wearing my knee brace. That Schmeat's got me. I'm wearing both of my elbow sleeves. I'm wearing my wrist brace, and I just took off my back brace. So, yeah. Plus, technically, I do have an English degree. Like in education, you have to pick two minors. So, for the subjects you teach when it's middle school, so minor math and English. So, what armored reason? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Um, you need to build the erotic. Yeah, exactly. And I may or may not have a storyboard of where I want to take this. So the beginning is going to be heavily inspired by Genshin because D-Luke's in fucking, that universe. So it's going to be like a isekai fan fiction, but she didn't die. Um, but yeah. So you got to start by building it. So, I mean, if you know the Genshin characters, like Paimon's going to be in it. Jean's going to play an integral part because RC hates Jean. So I'm going to make Jean think she's RC's best friend when RC wants to stab her in the face. Um so like there's a lot going on here. Okay? Um but yeah, let's get to it. Let's where's my, oh right, I forgot. I'm like, where's my goddamn screen? There it is. I minimized it. Ha. 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 Alright, for game sound, because Windows wanted to be fucking stupid. There's Firefox. There we go. It should be like super soft for you guys, because again, I can't hear it. So I have no fucking idea. Right now, I'm listening to the Nightmare Factory remix from Rainbow Toaster of My Little Pony. Alright, so we've got Chapter 1. When Elves Lose Their Way. I've been seeing a lot of isekai, but not dying for it. I've seen recently, and my only other reference point is Love and Deep Space. Well. Windows makes me look like Albert Einstein. Windows makes... Oh, boy, there is a lot of things I could say. Oh, but I'm not gonna. But how is the music? Is it too loud? Is it too soft? Okay, it's good. It's good. All right. So, Chapter 1. Big stretch here. I haven't written in a while. I've been reading again, but I haven't wrote anything in a while. The last thing I seriously sat down to write, I wrote like a couple page lore script for T. I don't know if she's ever going to turn that into a video, but she has like a full documented lore. I wrote it. Alright, so how do we want to start this bitch? Alright. First, the one thing I haven't established... okay, I guess it's going to have to be adult because eventually she is going to fuck D-Luke. Okay, so that's my target audience, 18 plus. Alright, so how do I want to get the reader into it? So, the point of view the story is going to be written from is going to be third-person omniscient. If you're not sure what third-person omniscient is, it is an all-knowing narrator from the outside. So they are able to read all characters' thoughts and talk about anything going on in the world at any time. So third-person, outside, omni, multi, all, shint is senses. So it is what it is. Learn your word roots. Alright, so the intro is going to be important. We need the intro to be good because that's how we're going to hook people into this. Now, the first sentence doesn't have to be amazing, but just in general, I think we should spend the first couple paragraphs highlighting RC's character. Well, you know what I mean. Let's see, so she lives in England right now, well, the UK, doing work. So let's see. Oh, I know. Let's detail a boring normal day for her. Also, I have the view to 150% so that way you guys can read it a bit easier as well. Oh, I almost just made a rookie mistake. Didn't indent my first paragraph. I'm better than that. Alright. The soft murmur of our penultimate... The soft murmur of the alarm. Not of the... Of her alarm. Coincides with the start of another typical day. Sol RC, the 25-year-old. You're wondering why I hit 5? Oh shit! Toggles are in numbers. All right. Also, if you're wondering why I use the number 25, anything over, you know what? No, I'm gonna handwrite 25. That's small enough. The 25-year-old What word do I want to use now? Because she works for a nonprofit. The 25-year-old. Does it still count if you use numpad? Yeah, I mean, numpad's where they're all at, except for 2. The number 4. Oh, I guess I took off number 4. The number 5, and then 0. So as long as I don't, you know, use those, it's not too bad. The 25-year-old who is just an average 25-year-old living her life day to day. Starts to stir and groan as she awakens from her slumber. Her eyes open only ever so slightly. Precariously move about the room as she re-acclimates to her environment. She scans her wardrobe with her unkempt and untidy belongings strewn around its baseboards. She sees she catches a glimpse of the faint morning sun as it tries to bite through the clouds in the beginning of another ordinary day. The murmur of the alarm has grown to a thunderous... Not thunderous, because that's too much for hyperbole. Has grown to a steady and consistent reminder that it is indeed time to get her ass out of bed. Ugh. Are we all ready? I shouldn't have stayed up until... till 2 o'clock. Playing Apex again. So... what do I want to do? No. So, since the sentence is ending there, the period goes inside the quotes. If I was continuing, I would put a comma after the quote, finish the sentence, and then put a period. She wipes away the few remaining remnants. Sleep from her eyes. And hastily turns off her alarm, as to not awaken her roommate. Let me guess, you're gonna say put a comma in there. Oh, so as to. Okay. You know what? Yeah, since I didn't put a comma splice in there, so as to not awaken her roommate, that would be correct. That's one of the few times Google Docs is right. Bang. Question. Should the dialogue start on another line? Sometimes. Sometimes. Like, if you were writing a research paper and it's more than 25 words, a quote would be on another line. It would be indented by itself. However, in a novel, you can write it this way. Although, technically, I should put it on another line. Yeah, see, I'm pulling it up right now. Formatting dialogue when you need a new line, because I don't remember. Soon-ish, soon-ish. At least that's how it's supposed to work. Yeah, it depends. It depends. Come on. So, like this. I'm gonna keep it like this. Because if I do a new line for every single one, well, let's see how it looks. Because some of it is a stylized thing. That's 5 spaces instead of hitting the tab. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. That's how we're gonna stylize it. We're gonna do that. So that way, dialogue chains between characters can be more identifiable. Thank you for that, Schmeets. That's gonna help me format-wise. Alright. She wipes away the few remaining remnants of the sleep from her eyes and hastily turns off her alarm so as not to awaken her roommate. Not that he would be awoken by her alarms. The man could sleep through freight train running through the living room. I know way too much about her and her roommate. Been writing a long time, didn't want to pose. Yeah, like I said, I haven't written anything in like, oh geez. The last time I wrote something for me, and not for like, not a research paper, not an article, and not tease lore, I haven't written in about a decade. Like, I wasn't even engaged to my now ex-wife the last time I wrote something for me. So, it's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute. Ooh, Despacito. Yeah, like I said, it's been a while, so I'm a little rusty. Although, good news, if somebody or I somehow get money from disability, I found my calculus, my geometry, my pre-algebra, and algebra books. Yeah, so theoretically, once I have a tablet, I could do teaching streams in math, which, God, with the way the VTuber sphere is, Lord, they need it. Oh my fucking God. Like, I know I'm a VTuber, but hot damn, they are, in general, we are stupid as fucking math. Like, I did the financial literacy stream last year, and I advertised it hard on Twitter. And I had like 8 to 10 people show up. You know, about loan types, credit types, you know, financial advice, how tax brackets work, and all that shit. And afterwards, people are like, oh man, I wish I would have seen it. It's like, bitch, there's a VOD. Like, bitch, there's a fucking VOD. Go watch it. Oh, but that's the problem. It's work. And people don't want to do the work. You're good at math? Yeah, that's why I said in general. I'm going to say a hard majority here, 51% plus of VTubers are fucking stupid and can't do basic math. Or write, for that matter. Or function on their own, apparently, based on what I've seen on Twitter and Blue Sky. Holy God. We are hot messes. Poquito. Alright, how do I want to do this? So you're going to notice this is going to be very detailed. Because again, it's for adults. We need something that stimulates the mind. And eventually the body. Alright. Alright. So, technically, all I've written in 2 paragraphs right now is she opened her eyes and turned off her alarm. But I was able to paint a picture for you. You could see her in her bed. You could see or picture in your mind, like, the shifting of her eyes as she opened up. You could hear whatever alarm you're picturing starting soft in volume and then going up to its max. Like, the existential dread of waking up after going to bed too late. Like, I think I'm painting that fairly well for where I am in this fanfic. And I realize I'm doing a lot of juxtapositioning, but that's my passion. I like informing, I like teaching, and this gives me a way to, like, do that by extension. Plus, it gives my arms a break, so that way I get feeling back in them. Ooh, twice. Let's go with... She throws? No. She jostles. I like that. I don't think I spelled jostles right, though. Is it jostle? I think it's jostle like this. You twice. She jostles the blanket off of her. With a bang. She jostles the blanket off of her with a quick and swift motion. Any longer in the warm and comfortable reaches of her bed, and she would have been entangled in their actually, yeah, in their clutches. Warm, safe, away from the harsh light and the harsh reality of life. Actually, I might get rid of this because it seems redundant. Any longer in the reaches of her bed, she would have been entangled in their clutches. Warm, safe, away from the harsh light and the reality of life and of being an adult. Her feet lumber. No, not feet. Her legs lumber over the side of her bed and descend ever so unwantedly not every, and descend ever so lifelessly to the cold of the floor. A heavy sky, a heavy sigh. A heavy sigh from her lips beckons the start of another productive day in the life of our penultimate main character. This is the story of a woman. No, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. That's too cheesy. Heavy sigh from her lips beckons the start of another productive day in the life of a productive but very unwanting. Not unwanting. Ooh, but remiss adult. There we go. I'm gonna get rid of the commas. That's too many. I could keep that as one whole sentence. I don't need a break. I don't need those Oxford commas. Fuck your Oxford commas. Ooh, irony. No joke? What no joke? Oh, you're talking about like the weight of the world of a reality where we are forced to work to be productive members in order to keep a roof over our heads without the betterment of society, without the betterment of other humans, just to line the pockets of our corporate overlords. Yeah. Actually, no. Because I don't want to run on paragraph. I want this to start the next, like, break or next transitional movement or moment in the story. So, what you want to I have read many cases where the interpretation of the winning side desperately depend on whether or not an Oxford comma was required in the law rule. Wow! Yeah, Oxford commas, they can fuck you up. They can fuck you up. Just like periods. Periods and commas, they do matter. But using too many can be a bad thing. Ask a woman. You don't want too many periods. Nope. Nope. That's a bad thing. And sometimes you need them, like Great Britain or Canada with their women's soccer team in 2016 for the World Cup. Come on, our girls. No, you probably wanted a comma after on. Just saying. Anyway. Okay, so the sighs left her lips. Her feet are on the floor. She beckons her body to stand by pressing against the haven that is her bed. Came down to because there's no comma here, but it's a word of full easement. Wow! Okay. That's insane. She beckons her body to stand by pressing against the haven that is her bed. Her grasp lingers as she wills herself Or her wardrobe. Fingers tracing and grasping ever so desperately to not leave the sanctity of her, what do I want to call her bed? Yeah, Oxford commas for legal documents make sense. Some of them want to get used by you. Fingers tracing, grasping ever so desperately to not leave the sanctity. Of the... What's a good synonym for comfort? What's a good synonym for comfort? Slumber safe haven? Warm synonym rule. Yeah, because I use haven. Like, I already called her bed the haven that is her bed. Not leave the sanctity. Ah, wait, here we go. Of where she feels the most comfort. There we go. There we go. I think that's good. I think that's good so far. Let's see. I don't know what the floors of her apartment are like. That I don't know. I have not asked the intimate details. Although I've seen a half of her room. Well, no, she just moved, so it's probably different. She does, like, IRL art streams, so... So, I'm going to take some creative freedom here. The dark chestnut floor welcomes and beckons her to the day. Comfort could be relaxed, super. Oh, repose is good. I don't think it would fit there, but repose, I can use that later. I can totally use repose later. I am going to use ejaculated in a non-sexual way, too. Just letting you guys know that. I don't know when. I don't know when, but I'm going to pull out the ejaculated card. Why did I not get it that you went live? Okay, T. Don't mind me, I'm just writing erotic friend fiction about RC and Diluc from Genshin Impact. Actually, chat's covering up a little bit of the text, so I'm going to change this to 130%. That is true. Twitch does hate people. My sweater came off. Yeah, 130%. There we go. That's good. Same. But yeah, I'm actually flexing my writing muscles. This is the first time I've written something for me in about a decade. Like, I mean, you know I can write. You have the lore script I wrote for you. That's the same as erected, which means to put up a statue. Yep. What do I want to call her feet? Lumbering, doddering, and ever so sullenly she sulks and shuffles her way over to her wardrobe. Her grippers maintaining contact with the chestnut, never leaving, never fleeting. I would stick to just feet and use fun words to describe what she feels. What, you don't like grippers? You don't like grippers thrown in there? Never wavering in their want to not be productive. Alright, let's see here. Art is subjective, that is true. Okay, what's wrong with maintaining? Oh, they just did. Okay, they didn't like it. Alright. Her grippers maintain contact. Oh, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to say constant contact with the chestnut. Never leaving, never fleeting, never wavering in their want to not be productive. Her computer desk with paint. Gotta love active versus passive voice. Yep. Yep, gotta love it. Because we have to stay in active, we can't be in passive, because this is happening right now. No. With paint, canvases, and other one rank to this day I still do not probably get wrong most. That's okay. You kind of have to like talk to yourself about too, because it's really easy to switch tenses and not mean it. It's a really easy thing to do in English. What makes it worse, because wanting and wanted, it wholly depends on how you're using the word. Because wanting, like leaving me wanting, that means, you know, to want, like present tense. Wanted could be both a verb in the present and past tense. Ooh, BTS. Her computer desk. I don't like this. With her paints and brushes thrown lackadaisically about. Did I spell lackadaisically wrong? It's worn and warm and with its worn and no worn, not warm, with its worn and disheveled. No. Nut shovel. I'm using this as background noise. You know my name? Okay. Lackadaisically about. It's worn and... I don't want worn to be in a negative way here. So we're going to say worn and tested surface. Like it has stand through, it has scars to show that it has had a long life. Wigs, shoes, costumes, and other cosplay needs gathered and lumped gleefully, just waiting for their next day in the spotlight. For now, however, our hero plods her way to her wardrobe to grab a plain blouse, a plain... What color do we want to give this? Gray? Yeah. To grab a plain gray blouse and plain slacks. Her shoes. It's gonna want me to use the American version of gray. God damn it. Gray. Not to her wardrobe. We already know it's hers. To the wardrobe. Grab a plain gray blouse and plain slacks. Representative of the doldrums of the daily grind. Her shoes, scuffed and marked. Slid on. Into facing another listless day. RC turns her head ever so slightly. No, I need to add something. Okay, I don't think she actually owns one of these, but I'm putting it in there, okay? Shambling to the door, she caresses her hand softly on the poster of her one true love, DeLuke. Standing proud and majestic over the Mon-stacked hilltops, his hair flowing across his body, his eyes piercing into the depths of her soul, as if to tell her, I shall be the one to protect you. A smile escapes her lips. No, not escapes. I've used that before. Reaches her lips as she opens the door to the coldness of the world. To the coldness, opens the door to adventure through the cold day. Her chance to soon return. The guiding comfort of the man with the flaming hair. As she closes the door to her sanctuary, she turns her head. Her head turns ever so slightly. Fainting of a trail. No. Fainting. Fainting. Her head turns ever so slightly. As a reminder to herself that soon he will indeed be back. Boy, there is no margin right there. Okay, I need to... What the fuck is margins on this thing? Seriously, I don't like this. I don't like this. This is bothering me. Oh, thank God. One. That doesn't change it at all. Oh my fucking God. Okay. Let's do a word count. 559 words. Okay. Is it under view? Sorry, caps lock? It could be. Show print layout. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Thank you, T. Oh, for my brain, this is just so much better. Tap, tap, tap. The floorboards echo and speak back with each footstep as she gathers herself to the kitchen. An ordinary breakfast on this ordinary day. Like, this makes my brain feel better. This gives my brain the good tingles. Good tingles. Let me see. An ordinary breakfast on this ordinary day. Just like any other. She spreads the thin layer of blackberry jam. Across the surface of her sourdough toast. To give it the pizzazz and spark, it needs to truly be a breakfast fit for a champion like RC. Remember, RC, you're the wizard. You're the wizard of Wizard 101. Got this. No one can take that away from you. There's a story behind this. There is a story behind this, I promise. It is quite amazing what a human can truly do if they gaslight themselves into believing something hard enough. Something that we will see many times along this journey. Let's change that. I'm actually no. She lies to herself ever so vigorously. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. This is okay. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with gasoline. Your throat pulsates, and yes, I am being very particular about the words I'm using, because they will make an appearance later. And she finishes her toast. And follows it up with a nice, refreshing glass. What the fuck does RC drink? She drinks a lot of weird stuff. What's something that I know she doesn't drink that'll make this more ridiculous? Oh, I know exactly what we're gonna put in here. Actually, with only one descriptor, with a nice refreshing glass of Diet Pepsi. Nitmick would I have pizzazz and spark swap around as spark and pizzazz? Okay. I have no idea how to spell pizzazz, to be honest with you. It didn't flag it, so... How do you spell pizzazz? It's pizza with two Z's at the end. Okay. Okay. That's... Yeah, possess. I've never had to spell it before. Yup. That's what it said in the dictionary. Oh, that looks wrong. It looks wrong, but apparently it's correct. Much like a lot of the things that are going to be in this fan fiction. There are so many things I need to clip out of this. No, I refuse. Do you want me to break your heart? Here you go. Right here, dictionary, definition from Oxford Languages. Pizzazz, an attractive combination of vitality and glamour. The meaning of pizzazz is the quality of being exciting or attractive. There's also a pizza company called Pizzazz Pizza. And apparently it's in Ohio. Of course it is. Consequence. A dribble of the sticky sweet. Syrupy goodness. Dribbles down the side of her cheek. And she quickly wipes it away with a simple flick of her wrist. I refuse to acknowledge the existence of that word spelling. No, I get it. Actually, because this is a new sentence, I need to fix that. Gee, that's a comma beforehand. That's right, capitalization doesn't need to be there. Oh, poor Ozza. Oh, poor Ozza. Wait a minute, what? I mean, I didn't have to put the space there, because it is a thought, but... Nope, there it is. It's gonna make me capitalize it. Damn it. Yeah, no, it does. God damn it. I told you, it's been a little bit. It's been a little bit. I'm a little rusty. My comma's right. I did need to capitalize it. No, I was mistaken. If you're wondering why I'm not writing, I'm thinking. Like, remember, all we've done so far in this page and a half is she has woken up, shuffled over to her dresser, put on clothes, and ate a piece of toast. That is it. So if you were, like, just explaining your day to somebody, oh, hey, what'd you do today? Well, got out of bed, got dressed, ate breakfast. But remember, it's a book. A book is like a canvas. You need to paint that picture for your reader. You need those not everywhere. Like, we don't need to J.R.R. Tolkien it up and give a backstory to every fucking tree branch that you walk by. But, like, the environment, we're trying to write a scene that her days are boring, bland, lacking in substance, lacking in that just je ne sais quoi. after that comma, and after that period, make the new paragraph with the equate. Yeah, you know what? That could work. I'll do that. Yeah, because that's part of that thought. I could do that too. Alright. Because, again, I'm trying to paint, like, the dreariness of her job. Like, there are so many days, because, again, RC is a real friend of mine. I know a lot about her character. What makes her tick, like, her wants, her dreams. And while she likes her job, nobody wants to work. Well, that's not true. If my body was healthy, I would totally be teaching right now. I wouldn't have given it up. I enjoy it too much. But many people would choose to not work. Or if they did work in something that's a little more, you know, not asshole focused. So I'm trying to paint the picture, because again, London, England, I think she's in the London area. I don't fucking know. It's the UK. The UK in general is dreary. I mean, the Brits have no spice. They boil a lot of food. They put fucking beans on everything. Like, it's a pretty lackluster existence. I realize I'm dissing a whole country here. Come after me, you boiled goose eating motherfuckers. Yeah, I said what I said. Oh, I'm gonna have some Walker's prawn crisps. Prawn. Who looks at a prawn and says, I'm gonna make that fucking potato chip? I'm getting off topic. Anyway, Wowie. Listen, even though I don't like eating, I do like food, and I get very passionate about it. And a lot of the things the Brits do to food are crimes. Not the dissing an entire country. That's true. It's not like I, dissed. It's not like I said like, all VTubers are fucking stupid or anything. No. Just me spewing out just, like, hate for whole subsets of people. Alright, so she wipes it away with a simple flick of her wrist, I know you can't see me, but I actually just did the motion. You know, like, where you take, like, the top, like, inner of your wrist and you just quickly wipe it away with, like, a simple flick? That's what she did then. There's a difference between a fact and opinion. That is true. That is true. The VTubers being stupid? Opinion. The UK being a disgrace to the culinary community? That's a fact. Oh. VTubers dumb, fat. Oh, I literally just joined being slandered. What the fuck? Hey, Skull Dice. Are you British? I mean, if you're British, it's fine. Like, there's a reason why it's. I mean, I'm an American. Like, we're fucking stupid. I see we have a difference of opinion. Like, have you seen Americans? We're the only ones that use the fucking imperial system. Who uses the imperial system? You know what I like about the metric system? Base 10. It is fucking base 10. I mean, I hate everybody. Like, everybody. I mean, shit, I even hate myself. Now it's fist throwing time. Alright, if you're gonna throw fists, I need you to throw a fist. C4 on my right, your left side. If you hit that, it's all over. Trust me. Just once there, Or thoracic. All right, now hold on. Chicken tikka masala. Isn't that Indian? Haggis Scottish. Well, I guess Scotland is part of the UK. India is very much not a part of the UK anymore, though. Black pudding, and deep fried chicken. Is that really British? Is that really British? Is it, though? Actually, I have no idea where fried chicken originated from. It could be British, because chicken tikka masala is great. Really? I stand corrected. What happened, UK? Who hurt you? Actually, you know, it was probably losing all the spices in other countries that you plundered resources from. Yeah, that would do it. Anyway. World War II. Yeah, that would do it. That would do it. Alright. After many moments of hesitation and forced resignation, she finally takes the first steps out her door. To be... How's the night going? It's going okay. Fried chicken is Scottish, technically. Wow, I'm learning a lot about food today. I am happily wrong about this. It's going okay. Like, I honestly wasn't going to stream today originally, and I was like, you know what? I cleaned my keyboard, I got it all nice and smooth, and my typing has been a lot better since I cleaned it, because apparently my 5-year-old in 2 weeks since I last cleaned my keyboard, I didn't deep clean it. Oh yeah, blood pudding's Scottish too, isn't it? Actually, no, that might be Irish, but it's good. Oh my god. Blood sauce. Oh god. Anyway, full Irish breakfast, done. Done. An Irish breakfast is amazing. Anyway, I still have the fear of deep cleaning. Yeah, well, the last time I deep cleaned it was like a month and a half ago. But let me tell y'all, a 5-year-old can do a massive amount of filth in a small amount of time. Since she has been starting to play computer games. Different name. Yeah. It was gross. It was gross. It was like, in between my G, H, and J, there was fucking dried yogurt. I don't eat yogurt by my keyboard. Actually, I have my dinner, like, to the left side of my desk, near my keyboard, but my keyboard I can unplug, and I set it on my chair behind me when I eat. My daughter does not. So, I have this, like, typewriter-style keyboard that she's gonna fucking use when she's here now. It's a very Celtic thing. Yeah. It's good. It's good. It's good. Alright, after many moments of hesitation and forced resignation, she finally takes the first steps out her door to acclimate. That's what I want. To acclimate her mind and body for the toil and toll of the day. I can imagine I struggle with a 5-month-old nephew. Yeah. Now imagine that, like, every day. Now imagine blood pudding deep fried Indian-style spice batter. I'd eat it. But yeah, so, all right, Skull Dice, you asked. So I don't know if you know Solar RC, friend of mine, good friend. She gave me permission on her stream to write an erotic friend fiction about her and D-Luke. So here I am. Here I am. And I was like, you know, I'm gonna do some of the writing. I'm probably gonna do most of the writing for this on stream because I want input, you know. Do you know RC? I think you know RC. I think so. Because it's on her VOD. I saved the section on her VOD where it's at, so I can be like, look, bitch, you said I could. Because after stream, I'm going to send her the part that I have done currently. Let's see. Moments for the toil and toll of the day. Now, we're still in Chapter 1. Because the whole of Chapter 1 is going to be just her getting to work while trying to get to work and ending up in the beginning of Genshin. The faces of the passerbys. You're gonna make me put a fucking... Yes, you are. Please don't make me do this. You're gonna make me do it. God. You know what? We're not gonna do that because I don't want to deal with Google Docs being a bitch. The faces of the other denizens. No. The people that she passes... No, I don't want to start with that. With the small... Well... She inserts her AirPods to drown out the lifeless droning and buzz of the city streets. The faces of the other people become nothing but blurs as her ears and mind and heart are filled with the music of songs to potentially cover. I know she loves K-pop. So let's go with... Is that high in stars tonight? No, I don't want to do that. It's cheesy. Dynamite from her favorite BTS. Sets her heart aflutter and awakens fully her mind and body to be ready for the day. Oh, hey, Crafty. Well, thank you for the 14 months. I appreciate it. Awakens her mind and body to be ready for the day. As her playlist shuffles and dances with the melodies of various hits from her various artists. Oh, from various artists, not her very artists. Seems like you reset every time you enter chat. Huh. Actually, yeah, it kind of does seem like you do. Which, I mean, hey, if you want to throw money at me, I'll do it. Like, I'll do it. There's not a lot of things I wouldn't do for money. As bad as that sounds. I'm just saying. Welcome in, Crafty. I know it's pretty late. How was Baldur's Gate with Kyo and oh my god, I forget his username. Because I know it's you, Kyo, Koji. Who the fuck is the fourth? I don't fucking remember. It's gonna be a while for. Oh, I believe it. You have yourself, Koji. I thought Koji was in it. Huh. Okay, well, you have the Chaos Gremlin that is Kyo. Like, I love him, but holy shit. Kip! Okay, so it's Kip and Solid. Solid is the one I forgot. But yeah, it's gonna take a hot minute for that. Me, I'm writing erotic friend fiction that my friend gave me permission to do. Yep, you heard right. Erotic friend fiction about my friend RC and Diluc from the hit Gacha RPG Genshin Impact. Whose idea was this? Okay, hi Varen. The fan fiction, it was mine. RC was talking about like fanfics and stuff about for Halloween or some shit. I don't remember what it was for. It might have even been her birthday. No, not her birthday. It's something coming up. And streaming anniversary? I think it might have been stream anniversary. And I jokingly brought up, I'm like, yeah, no, you should write a fan fiction, like an erotic fan fiction about Diluc. And she was like, oh my god, I can't do that. And I was like, oh, what if I write an erotic fan fiction about Diluc? And she was like, yeah, go ahead. No sarcasm in her voice. She was like, yeah, no, totally. And I was like, so here we are. Now that's someone who knows their limits? Yep. Yep. I'm only on page 2, though. So far, through the majority of these pages, we have written RC eating toast and getting out of bed. Yes, I spent... Oh, I jerked my neck. Ow. Oh, that's the second straight day I've done that. Ah! Oh, fuck me. Oh, I'm fine. I don't want varies twice in the same sentence. From a selection of her favorite artists. Are you gonna fucking make me correct favorite too? No, we're gonna add favorite to my personal dictionary. Because that is a correct spelling, Google Docs. Not everything is American. Assholes. There's more than one English, Google. So favorite artist. She approaches the station to which she will be transported to her everyday job. Bing, bing, bong, bing. Attention passengers. The train is currently delayed. We apologize for any inconvenience. The train shall arrive in 15 minutes. Thank you for your understanding. The train headed for the Mystic Ruins. Also, I'm for the people who just got in here, I'm listening to very, very, very different music than you are. Because my computer is like, oh, you want to switch sound sources? We're going to mute fucking everything so you can't hear it. That's like, So I'm wearing my Galaxy Buds, and I hate earbuds. But that's so rude of it. It is, and I don't know how to fix it. Because all my sound drivers are up to date. Windows is just like, hey, Rize, fuck you. Like, that's exactly what it's like. It's like, fuck you, bitch. You want to listen to me? Oh, hell no. Eat a dick. Anyway. The train is delayed? Of course it is. Fucking Mondays, man. She thinks to herself as she lets out a dejected sigh. Might as well get my login bonus on Genshin real quick. Alright, I did this wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only wanted a slight indent. Hate your sound, hate your VIPs. Honestly, fuck technology. That's right. That's right. That my chat box over there in the corner hates VIPs. It wouldn't show any of their messages. And it's like, fuck you. Eat a dick. But I like the way it looks, so I just said, alright, I'm just gonna get rid of all the VIPs. It's not like they get special perks. Might as well get my login bonus on Genshin real quick. Phone already in hand. She closes the music app and clicks on the icon for Genshin. I need to do my... Oh my god. When art imitates real life. You're turning me off. Phone already in hand. She closes the music app and click... Oh, no. Ew. Clicks on the icon for Genshin Impact. Her screen flashes white as the game begins to load. Eyes transfixed on the screen. RC does not notice stirring in movement of her wayward... No. Of her stranded compatriots waiting for the train. There is a rustle and a bustle about as they are staring down at the tracks. Where the train should be arriving from. What's going on? Dice, are you still there? I need some British slang. What's something young people say in the UK? That's not in my depth of knowledge, so I need this. You know what? I'm just gonna Google it, and we're gonna Google it on stream together. British slang. In it? No, no, no. We're not gonna use in it. Oh, blimey. We can use blimey or bloody hell. Bloody hell, man. What the fuck is going on with the train? There we go, see? See, there we go. Their conversation's growing louder. As a rippling and thunderous roar is heard echoing from deep within the train station walls. It's gonna say grow. Yep. Yeah. Growing, that's past tense. I know. I messed up Google Docs. I need to keep it present tense. Oh, that's good. I'm glad that, you know, the allergic reaction to coconut oil shampoo is no longer murdering your face. That's good. I appreciate that. I don't know where I want to go with this. Like I already said, she's not gonna get hit by the train. Two sets of blinding white eyes appear from the depths of the tunnel, growing the bystanders' eyes transfix and focus as the large white orbs grow ever larger. The growl. The growl and roar echoing within the walls. I've seen somewhere where people touch something significant or they pass out for a moment. Yeah, I was gonna go with faint. I can't return to me south. But I want it to be a hilarious faint, you know? Oh, I think I know I'm gonna have her faint. Okay. The growl and roar echoing within the walls grows. Now continues into a triumphant crescendo, drowning out the gasps and fears of the people. Her eyes finally, final, Jesus Christ, my brain's trying to combine finally and noticing. Her eyes finally noticing the piercing white eyes. Glance up from her sonic roar hits its penultimate climax as a wayward train barrels down the tracks and blows through the underground station. The brakes screaming in absolute pain as they grind and tear against the steel underneath them. Yeah, it should be Scream. I did it again. The sheer force of the wind, not wind, of the draft caused by the train rips and tears at the people awaiting their transport. The station shakes and quakes and trembles as the might of steel and modern science wreak havoc within its concrete walls. There we go. Now this is painting a picture. Am I going a little over the top? Yes. But it's gonna pay off. Multiple screams are let out as the would-be passengers are frozen in terror. Are frozen in place. By the awe and majesty of the train's destructive beauty. If you've ever been in RCE streams before, she does this thing where when something small happens, she's like, oh fuck, oh no, oh no, 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 oh god. Why me? I'm just a little guy. And you know what time it is, guys? You know what time it is. If you were here earlier, I said I was going to pull this word out when I was ready. Are you ready? Are you ready, chat? it's time to use the second meaning of this word. She ejaculated loudly into the crowd. Ah, there we go. And also, in case you're wondering, ejaculated. Say something quickly and suddenly. This is 100% the perfect context. Much to the chagrin of one bystander, he turned to RC, brow furled, fists clenched, a vein popping on his forehead. And a small stain forming down the inseam of his jeans. Health check, you got it. Oh. Oh, yeah. Boy, why the fuck you screaming so bloody loud? You fucking... What are some British swear words? British swear words. What the fuck is a cockwomble? What? No, I want to know. What is a cockwomble? Cock. Na, 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 me. No, I want to know what a cockwomble is. Cockwomble is a derogatory British slang for a person. Oh, it's a male? Oh. Rape skeleton. What is a binger? Ah, here we go. You fucking binger. His arm cocks back. Muscles bulging. Tendons rippling. Oh, somebody messaged me on Facebook. I don't care. Okay. Sarn cocks back, muscles bulging, tendrils lipping, the stain growing ever larger. Inseam. Ready to unleash the hellfire of his rage and fear upon the small, trembling American woman in front of him. She screams as he releases the full brunt of his fueled rage and despair on her face. Her head turns. She lets out A sheep is grown. One AirPod flies onto... What are they called? Oh, the platform. Flies onto the platform. Floating lifelessly in the air until it hits pavement. Her body grows limp. More than likely, due to the immense force of this jacked up man's punch. But, yep, that's the sentence I'm going with. More than likely, her body grows limp. More than likely due to the immense force of this jacked up man's punch. She collapses to the ground. Vision blurring. Ears ringing. A tooth possibly broken. I'm gonna say ragdolls. That paints a better picture. I think if RC was punch hard enough, she would ragdoll. She's tiny. Vision blurring, ears ringing, tooth possibly broken. Pride and inner resonance completely shattered. She starts to lose consciousness. Her body, once full of youth, vigor, hope, and a lustful pride for her true loves, now collapses to the ground in a heap of sweat and wounded pride. As her body bounces off the concrete jungle below her. A single ray of light shines around her. With what little energy yes, it's supposed to be off. With what little energy she has left, she reaches with what little remaining energy she has to grab onto that light, that hope. Either that, or she resigns herself to the possibility of a massive concussion. With that, her vision turns dark. When she reopens her eyes, she is in a long and lustrous field of green. Nary a cloud in the sky. Crisp, clean. Oh, what's the third adjective I want to use here? Crisp, clean. Actually, let's do this. A crisp and careful wind blows around her. Caressing her clothing and hair, which now flitters in the hapless breeze. My dad. What is going on here? I was very much in fucking London. What the fuck? She runs her hand. No. Raising. No, I'm gonna do a full sentence for this. Raising her left hand, she goes to tuck her hair behind her ear. As she reaches the nape. What is the space behind the ear called? Okay, not the mastoid bone. That's not quite what I want. Earlobe. What is the area behind your earlobe called? No, that's... Okay, whatever. Alright, raising her left hand, she goes to tuck her hair behind her here. As she oh, here we go. The apex of her ear. He notices something strange. Cut my ear? What was the point? It doesn't hurt. What the hell is going on? See, I had like a moment, because that's what I had on my storyboard. So I had that planned out. Now I'm just like, all right, what would RC say? What would RC do? Gingerly, she caresses and carefully feels this so-called lump around her ear. What do you okay, hyphen, that's fine. Gingerly, she caresses and carefully feels the so-called lump around her ear. A look of fear. Indistinguishable fusion comes across her face. She takes her right hand to do the same to her other ear. For a disturbing theory is now rumbling and stirring within her mind. Um... Oh, hell no, this can't be real. She reaches into her pocket, completely unaware that she is now wearing a lavender skirt. And not the beige slacks she had been wearing before. She turns the camera app on her phone to the front-facing camera. As the visage before her is presented to her, she ejaculates what she sees in absolute bewilderment. Why the fuck do I look like my VTuber? Did I get isekai'd or some shit? Oh, hell fucking no. And thus, our tale truly begins of the elf who has lost her way. No, it's of. We're gonna snooze ass because I'm gonna end stream there. I wanted to finish chapter 1. And I did. Chapter 2. I'm going to eat this bitch one day. If you know anything about Genshin, that's Paimon. So what? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pages. Alright. Not bad for the first day. Alright. Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me in this writing stream. Feel free to tell me what you think about the writing. If you liked it. If you hated it. If you didn't give a fuck. You know, like, just... Good stream? Thank you. Oh, I don't think I have the pickles on this screen Who am I raid? I was watching Sean, but I don't think that's who I'm gonna raid. I never stream this late, so I have options. Let's raid. Oh, she's streaming late. Have I raided her recently? Actually, you know what? No. Ty is still going strong? Fuck it, let's raid Ty. I don't even remember when the last time that I raided Ty was. Ty, Reno, maximum. No! I know who I'm gonna raid. I know who I'm gonna raid. Hold on. Hold on. I never raid this person. Ever. Ever. We're gonna raid Brew. Brew knows who RC is, so this'll be hilarious. So if you got emotes, that one. If you don't, this one. I totally, didn't do that. Just ignore that. Alright. Yeah, tomorrow I will be playing some TCG and Played Up with T for the birthday stream. 2:30 Eastern Standard Time, 11:30 West Coast fuckers, you know the drill. Alright, I'm hitting ending now. Bye.